Hey, it's Beth Roszman with your intuitive psychic weather report for March 19th and 20th. I'm at Carmel Beach. I hope the sound quality is sufficient. And actually there's a really large tide behind me, so we might be relocating here really soon. But it's the Equinox, and wow, it's a beautiful day. It's the beginning of spring here in the northern hemisphere, and in the southern hemisphere it's the beginning of autumn. Equinox means equal night, equal day, equal night, and that doesn't translate roughly exactly into 12 hours of day and 12 hours of night, but it's similar. And there's a balancing act going on here, and it's a very important time. And the reason I take the time to talk about these cycles and point them out and do meditations and clearings on them is because it's really a natural earth geometry that's in tune with our own geometries of our bodies. So it's a time to recognize that in any way that you think is appropriate for you. We're all at different levels. Some of us are just going to say, hey, it's the first day of spring, that's awesome. And then other ones will go really deep and do a meditation and, get into the spring cleaning, clearing, and do the New Year's resolutions, because truly it is a new year. It's the zodiac new year, because the sun will move into Aries here any minute. And that does start the solar new year. For a lot of us, that's our new year. And it's a great time, but like a lot of New Year's, sometimes, my goodness, they bring trepidation and angst. We're letting go of things and we're feeling these new changes. It's the year anniversary of when this worldwide pandemic got hatched. And we're feeling a little bit of that anniversary effect. We might be feeling reverberations of how we were feeling last year at this time. But we need to remember we can take it to a new level now. We're just, all of us, so much. Wow, so many more experiences, and we have so much more in our tool chest. It's just really incredible. Even if we've had a really hard time. And some of us have had pretty darn good times. I know myself, I've been really blessed. I have a lot of free time with not traveling as much and not doing my conferences and events. So it's been a time for me to regroup. Yet also with that free time, we get that time to look at all of our shadows that need to get cleared. And for a lot of us, wow, this can be that final iteration where we get rid of it. I'm watching this surf. I really hope it stays low so I can get this clearing done. But I want to let you know about this time. I think a lot of people do these guided meditations, and they're awesome, and I love them, and I recommend them. But, this new Equinox thing, it's not all flowers and chocolates and rainbows. It's hard. It can be hard. I mean, a lot of us are going through some emotional stuff, new beginnings, endings, letting go. There's a lot of potentiality, though. And remembering what keeps us together and unified is the important part of this time now. Focusing on what keeps us unified and letting go of anything that divides. We're all members of the human mammalian family, so that says a lot. And that's what I'd like to focus on. I just had an amazing family visit with my people in Kentucky, and we've all done our work, and I am just so proud of my family and us. They're scientists and accountants and finance people, very left brain, logical, and I love it that they just get into this meditation stuff. I think it's in their DNA. Like my brother, he's amazing. He gets it, and I love it that he listens. And these meditations and clearings that I do, that's the thing I wanted to bring up. You do not have to be a meditator even, or anybody into the healing arts or the woo-woo stuff. I've used this stuff successfully for years in the business world to get millions of dollars of grant money from the National Institutes of Health to meet my corporate sponsorship goals while I was with the state CIOs. I've used it to build teams, and I want to bring that to you guys. It's just an awareness thing, and spring is a good time to think about that. So here I am at Carmel, and we're 5 minutes into this, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to do a clearing to help us transition from the seasons. Oh, I heard Oh, I follow several health people on YouTube or whatever, and I learned today that our entire lymphatic system changes its circulatory direction during the equinoxes. Now, I have not researched that. Do not fact check me on that, but I have actually been feeling my circulatory and lymphatic system feeling like it needs some help. The heart circulatory system, it has the pump of the heart, so it's easy to pump out blood and clear that out. You can tell I'm watching these waves. But the lymph system has no pump. And so the connection of our lymph, which is so much fluid, is connected with the tides and the earth and the equinoxes. We're all connected. It's the connectivity piece. It's really just astrophysics. And so we're going through a lot of clearing. And plus, they decided to change the time on us this week. That was great, huh? How many of you have accidentally thought it was another time when it wasn't? I forgot which clocks I changed because I was in several different places. And I was changing clocks that had already been changed, and I forgot to change the clock in my car. Anyway, that's cool. Time is man-made anyway. So anyway, the clearance I want to do for you right now, and these, they do help. I'll explain why later. In fact, I'd like to do a course on sacred geometry healing. I'd like to teach it and give that to you guys. I have been doing it in person, but I want to reach more people. So I think by doing them online or virtually might be helpful. But I want to teach you how to do the clearings that I'm doing for you today. The first, I'm not sure how much time we have here at the beach right now, so I'm going to do the first clearing. This is the most important right now. And yes, I can do these here at the beach by holding the phone. And yes, you can receive them wherever you're at, as long as hopefully you're not driving your vehicle and that you're in a calm, quiet place. So the first clearing we're going to do is to adjust, and I'm doing this for myself too, because I haven't done one today. We're going to adjust our entire body, physical body, mind, emotions, spirit, psyche, spiritual side, mental bodies. We're going to ask that the creator of all that is now give us the codes and frequencies in order of priority to completely, for our highest and best, balance, because that's what spring's about, balance our entire energy field systems and make these new seasonal, situational, emotional, and physical body and other shifts and transitions and changes 100% for only that which is in our highest and best. And so we're transmitting those codes now. I'm doing it now. Here we go. And just by keying into this and knowing that you can receive this through all space and time, you will. Yeah. Thank you, creator of all that is. Yeah. I'm not one of those people that does really intense guided meditations. I could, and I'd like to, but I just want to get the codes for you. And then we're going to do another one to maximize this new season and this new year for letting go of that which is detrimental to you and bringing in all that is positive and wonderful. And so we're going to ask the creator of all that is to bless us in this now. And I'm sending the codes out now for the creator of all that is. Sacred geometry healing codes. Yes, thank you, creator of all that is. Just breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. That'll be your clearing breath. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And just know that wherever you're at, in any time or place, just by keying into this video, you're going to get these codes and clearings. And I'm so glad to have you along here on my little journey here in Carmel, my little secret beach. It's a sunset too. So this is the last sunset. I don't think it's going to pick it up, but it might. This is the last sunset of winter 2021. And I think it's really cool to honor what we've been through this year and to really think about what we want to activate and empower for the year ahead. Because we're all way showers, you know, we have big roles to play. Anybody who's tuning into this, just by virtue of the fact that you're tuning into it, means that you've got something to share that's important. And I encourage you to send this to anyone who you think would assist, be beneficial to. You can subscribe so you get these. I'm just starting small, and I just feel like it's important to get energy clearings out to give people tools to assist them right now. I do private appointments as well with sacred geometry clearings and dowsing. I'm a professional dowser, so people get pretty clear, accurate answers to their questions. So that's what I do. I have a background in executive management of all things. And I use these tools for so long at those jobs that I decided to still full-time. Work with a lot of corporate CEOs, leaders to help them on all levels with their goals at work and with themselves and their families. But I just love doing these for you guys, and I love sharing with you here at the beach. Let's see if we can get a little view of the sunset behind me. And I'll just do one more clearing to let us all experience this new time period that we're entering into with ease, calm, and joy, or whatever it needs to be for our highest and best. Sending the codes now to the creator of all that is. Just keep breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. There we go. Well, know that you're so special. Know that you have power and a say-so in this world. Know who you are. You're important. And I love all of you. Happy spring and much love.